Season 2 begins with a subliminal reference to the Pitt Fest mass shooting in Season 1, when Noah Wile's character Dr. Robbie passes a plaque honoring the doctor's efforts. Johanna Qualo, the only director of photography and cinematographer of the Pitt Season 2, provided some context for the show's major reference to the original tragedy in an interview with Grant Hermans of Screen Rant. The camera follows Dr. Robbie as he quickly passes, in contrast to typical presentations where the plaque is shown more directly for the audience to read in its entirety. Qualo describes it as kind of a theme with the program, making it a blink and you might miss it throwback. Recognizing that allowing the camera to linger too much on any one element also runs the risk of showing viewers too much, the DP clarified that the focus should be on what the doctors go through, rather than the show's main objective. The Pitt Fest shooting turned out to be the main event of the first season of The Pitt, with episodes 11 through 15 detailing the medical professionals' attempts to treat the numerous victims of the gunfire, as well as the terrified people who fled the site. Furthermore, the last Season 1. In many episodes, the hospital struggled to identify the gunmen and feared that they would be attacked. Fiona Dourif's character, Dr. McKay, also believed that Jackson Kelly's dubious young character David was the culprit, although he was later shown to be mistaken. As Qualo points out, Season 1 of The Pitt similarly chose carefully when to highlight significant aspects of its characters' pasts. The show only slows things down when it's necessary to further a character's plot, whether it's Dr. Robbie's PTSD from working during the early years of the COVID-19 pandemic, specifically losing his mentor, or Taylor Dearden's Dr. King grudgingly admitting her own neurodivergence to better assist a patient on the spectrum. It's interesting to note that the majority of the characters in the Pitt Season 2 are focused on other things, therefore the plaque is the sole true allusion to Pitt Fest. Supriya Ganesh's Dr. Mohan is considering a career move to New Jersey. Patrick Ball's Dr. Langdon is readjusting to being back at work after his time in rehab and still being shunned by Dr. Robbie and Isa Briones' Dr. Santos. Dr. King is distracted by an impending legal deposition, and Shabana Aziz's Javadi continues to be the object of her mother's criticism. Beyond their individual worries, the Pitt Season 2 might have created a Pitt Fest substitute by having several hospitals enter code black and reroute patients to the titular hospital. The cause has not yet been determined, and the doctors appear ready to deal with another significant occurrence while further putting Pitt Fest out of their minds. But since the day is just halfway over and there haven't been many cases involving the 4th of July yet, there's still a potential that something completely else will surpass the tragedy of Season 1. Both critics and fans have praised the Pitt second season, but many viewers have one complaint: the purported lack of beloved characters. Since its premiere in January 2026, The Pitt Season 2 has been a huge hit, with a plethora of fresh medical riddles and deep emotional undertones that elevate the narrative beyond simple hospital drama. However, the best program on HBO Max is not impervious to criticism. Though not every feature is flawless, its dedication to realism has been praised by numerous real-life medical specialists. Romantic subplots in the background have also drawn criticism. However, the most frequent criticism of the show is that it divides its attention among its numerous characters, an issue that is made worse by the larger ensemble of The Pitt Season 2. Since The Pitt first premiered and skyrocketed to instant classic status, its biggest strength has been its diverse cast of medical professionals. Viewers who identify as neurodivergent loved Melissa Mel King's Taylor Dearden nuanced portrayal, while others were greatly moved by Samira Mohan's Supriya Ganesh compassionate attitude to medical treatment. Unfortunately, certain characters inevitably fade into the background as the Pitt Season 2 progresses. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.